In a small, unassuming garage tucked away in rural Vietnam, a man with a dream set out to accomplish the unimaginable, building a Lamborghini Aventador with his own two hands. His name is Master Hai, and over time, he has become a quiet legend in the world of automotive DIY. Without access to expensive machinery, industry-grade materials, or any formal training in automotive engineering, Hai transformed raw metal and recycled car parts into a fully functional supercar. This is not a scripted movie or a viral prank. This is a real story, and the 40-minute video we've featured is a testament to what sheer determination, creativity, and skill can achieve. The journey starts modestly, with the construction of the vehicle's frame. For many, this alone would be an intimidating undertaking, especially considering that the Aventador's chassis is a blend of lightweight materials and complex angles designed for optimal speed and aerodynamics. But Master Hai was undeterred. Using basic tools, some locally sourced steel, and incredible precision, he began welding the skeleton of what would soon resemble one of the world's most iconic supercars. This frame would need to support a high-powered engine, endure high speeds, and mimic the exact dimensions and structure of the original model. Every cut and weld had to be perfect. Watching it unfold feels like witnessing the forging of a masterpiece. What makes this story truly remarkable is the resourcefulness behind every step. Instead of specialized components, Hai utilized parts from old vehicles, machine scraps, and customized molds he shaped by hand. Each curve of the Lamborghini's body was recreated using sheets of metal that he shaped, pounded, and refined over countless hours. The fiberglass elements were molded in place, layer by layer, as if sculpted by an artist bringing his vision to life. The iconic scissor doors, something even high-end replicas often skip, function exactly like those on the real Aventador. It's not just a display piece, it's a running, drivable car that mirrors the aggressive lines and imposing stance of its multi-million-dollar counterpart. But the frame and body were only the beginning. Next came the interior, and here again, Master Hai didn't settle for mediocrity. He reconstructed the dashboard, center console, and cockpit area to closely mimic the luxury of a real Lamborghini. From custom stitching on the seats to the digital-style display and sporty steering wheel, every detail was meticulously considered. He even hand-fabricated the controls and fitted in a sound system, because a car like this doesn't just need to look fast, it needs to feel immersive. Of course, none of this would matter if the car didn't run. That's where the heart of the beast comes in, the engine. While Hai did not have access to the original Lamborghini V12, he managed to install a powerful engine from a different performance vehicle, customizing the transmission and exhaust system to match the sound and performance profile as closely as possible. The end result is nothing short of stunning. The roar of the engine, the smooth shifts, and the responsive handling all come together to complete the illusion. It may not be track-tested in Italy, but it drives, turns heads, and commands attention just the same. As viewers, what's perhaps most captivating about this build isn't the final product, but the journey itself. We see the sweat, the setbacks, and the countless hours of labor poured into every step. There's no corporate funding, no team of engineers, no automated machinery. Just one man, his tools, and an unbreakable belief in what's possible. It's a raw and inspiring reminder that craftsmanship isn't limited to workshops in Europe or production lines in Detroit. True mastery can exist in the corners of the world, where passion and patience reign supreme. Throughout the video, you'll find moments that may leave you speechless, like when Hai hand carves a Lamborghini badge from scrap aluminum, or when he assembles the rear engine cover using a self-made hinge mechanism that lifts and folds just like the real thing. There's something deeply satisfying in watching these moments unfold, because they strip away the mystery behind supercars and reveal that their magic lies not just in engineering but in imagination. What's also striking is the sense of humility and authenticity that permeates the entire video. There's no ego, no flashy editing, no dramatic music or scripted narrative. Master Hai never boasts. He doesn't need to. The car does the talking. And by the end, when the gleaming replica rolls out of the garage, flanked by curious neighbors and stunned bystanders, it's hard not to smile. Because what you're seeing isn't just a car, it's a dream manifested in steel and sweat. This build also raises broader questions about creativity and access. In a world where luxury is often defined by exclusivity and price tags, Hai's work challenges that notion. He didn't spend hundreds of thousands of dollars, yet he achieved something arguably more valuable, a personalized triumph, one that no amount of money could replicate. His Lamborghini is not for sale. It's a story, a symbol, a challenge to all of us. What could we build if we believed deeply enough in our own hands? For aspiring builders, this video is a blueprint for possibility. It shows that with the right mindset and a willingness to learn, boundaries begin to blur. You don't need the most expensive tools or access to factory secrets. You need patience, problem solving, and most of all, passion. And while not everyone will go on to build a supercar in their backyard, the spirit behind this project is universally applicable, whether you're crafting furniture, restoring a motorbike, or starting a business from nothing. Master Hi's story has inspired thousands already, and as this video spreads, it's likely to inspire many more. Perhaps the most touching part is that he doesn't view himself as special. He's an enthusiast, just like you. What he hopes is that someone watching, somewhere, will feel that same spark he did when he first dreamed of a Lamborghini as a child. And maybe they'll pick up a wrench, sketch a design, or take that first step toward building something incredible. We left a link to his channel in the description so you can explore more of his projects and even leave him a message of encouragement. If you find yourself moved by his work or want to share your own creation, reach out to us. We're always looking to spotlight builders, dreamers, and makers who remind the world that greatness doesn't only come from factories, it can be born in a garage. In a world filled with copy-paste content and artificial hype, Master Hi's story is refreshingly real. It's a story about what happens when dedication meets vision. About how a humble garage can become the birthplace of a legend. And about how one man, with no corporate backing and no instruction manual, built a Lamborghini not just for himself, but for the dreamers watching from all over the world.